Hello, everybody. This week's vlog is a lot of me being fucking sick again. So whatever Miguel got, it finally made its way down the mountain towards me. And so I was out of commission, so no swordplay update today. There's, however, a work update. The work update is also bad news. Bad week for me. Um, the big studio, third floor, the one that wants me to do assembly programming for them. I hit them up again because they were being a little silent in mid June, or they were being a little silent in mid May, which is when they should have contacted me. And I was like, hey, what the fuck is up? Lo and behold, they pushed back the drafting of the contract for me working for them all the way to July 1st. So I got another fucking month. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for. Thankfully, the place I'm currently at has pretty much like booked me enough hours in the last week. I basically worked full time this week at like a decent rate. Uh, Enough to like easily cover me for the month. So that was really lucky. And I'm going to like keep working with them probably because there's more stuff they got to do after this. And there's probably going to be revisions on the cinematic and they still need me for gameplay stuff. So all in all, this smaller studio is doing a pretty good job of being the in between time. And so that's really working out for me at the very least. Fingers crossed on third floor, but I'm not holding my breath anymore. I'm probably going to start looking for other things after I tune up my portfolio, which I found out sucks ass. So it turns out like most of the stuff I did on my last game, the big game, VHS, none of that animation stuff was done with like enough fidelity to really be comparable to like more modern design and game works just because it was a really tight turnaround on a lot of stuff. So I kind of need to rebuild. Fuck, I just dropped something. I kind of need to rebuild my portfolio. Now, the good thing is I've actually done a lot of stuff since then. Um, and that means that it won't. I only have to rebuild like half my portfolio, but there's basically one or two shots that I want to get in to actually make like a real portfolio that's worth showing to people. So that'll be my June is probably 2 or 3 weeks of hitting the grindstone off work while working more part-time ish. So we're taking the gamble on that. The other update I have is one, Fallout show good. Fallout show fucking slaps. That I've been binge watching that with Mel while I've been sick, and dude, that show is the best piece of Fallout media, which is really fucking crazy to say because Fallout 2 and New Vegas exist. Wild. Like that show is just immaculate and the practical effects are so cool and the power armor looks dope and the characters are so much fun and even when you hate them, they're so likable and when they're likable, you're rooting for them and man, Cooper Howard is like the new Jonkler. Like Cooper Howard is the ultimate Sigma male and people are going to be talking about this character for fucking forever. It's going to be great. Games. We jumped into Valheim again. We're beginning the re-expedition back to Ashlands, and it's already going to shit. I'm gonna ask Mel for the clip, but like literally, she locked my ass out and got me killed, Fred Flintstone style. It was so fucked up. Uh oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Thanks, Melissa.
Sorry, I was trying
Melissa?
to. Sorry,
Melissa!
I didn't mean to.
Melissa!
I didn't mean to.
You actually got me killed.
I opened the door for you.
um, got Liz in there. Corbin, we haven't been like badgering you to play because D&D time is a thing, and we're still like basically laying the groundwork to getting to Ashlands. So we're kind of prepping it so that you don't have to do like 40 hours of legwork before we get to the content. We played D&D in person last Sunday. We got about 4 hours, 3 hours of just some really fun in-person live D&D. God, it's so fun. It's such a different experience. There's nothing quite like it. Live D&D, how do I even begin? Live D&D rules because of the responsiveness of communication. The reactions are so visceral when you can see people acting and playing, and when there isn't a 1.5 second of Discord chat delay on the conversation, it makes it so much more fluid and interesting and fun. And there's just really something about having minis and playing on paper maps that is so tactile and is so great. And I hope Corbin has the image burned in my head of me like embodying Regulus as the vile little scum rat he is. Um, yeah, that's cool. I'm going to finally end the video with this, my small sword. Let me see if I can get a good shot. This is my small sword. It's not actually that small. It's up to my belly button, which is pretty normal for a sword. It's almost as long as a long sword. Sorry, a side sword. Um, this is what I've been using to practice in my spare time. And why is a small sword important? What is it? What is a small sword? All that shit. I will discuss in the post video. All you need to know is that this is what I've been practicing with in my spare time. It is a gift from Sean at his wedding, which I was the bridesmaid, groomsmaid, groomsmaids, man. Um, and this is like a lovely little thing, but I've kind of been neglecting it. I let it rust, which is just fucking foolish of me that I would be this careless with something like this. And so I am going to maintain it on camera, and I'll show you the ins and outs of how to properly care for a sword. And that's the video for now. Cheers.